Hey, how you doing? Brian Cain, your peak performance coach here, and thanks for joining me with another Monday message where we're going to talk about the 5 steps to establish and enhance a championship culture. Now, step 1 is you have to identify the principles of your championship culture. You see, what is culture? Culture is a set of principles that dictate behavior. What's leadership? Leadership is principles in action. So culture is the principles that you are going to intentionally live in your life, in your program. But step 1 must identify what those are. And then step 2, you must define so everyone can be on the same page. Because if one of your principles was to be selfless, and you ask 3 people what selfless means, you'll get a different definition from everybody. So we want to have the same operating definition for our principles. And then step 3, you're going to describe what those principles look like in action, in the critical areas for you. So it might be on the field, in conditioning, in school, in the community. It might be in the office, in your house, in the community. It might just be 3. But come up with what those areas are for you that are critical for you to have success, and then describe what your core principles look like in those critical areas. And then step 4 is you have to assess. You see, measurement is motivation. What we don't assess will manifest. So if you're trying to change something and you don't assess it, you don't measure it, it's like the difference between exercise and strength and conditioning. Exercise is I go through the motions. Strength and conditioning, I have a pre-test, I have a protocol and program I'm following, and then a post-test to see my gains or to see where I fell short. And that's what you're doing here with step 4, is you're assessing how you are living your core principles in your championship culture. Without assessment, you don't grow. You just go through the motions. And then we get to step 5, which is to create that growth plan so that you can become the best you've ever been. And a growth plan can simply be as simple as, this is my one most important thing, MIT, my one most important thing to do or to stop doing this week to better live my championship culture core principles. Thanks for checking out the 5 steps to establish and enhance a championship culture. Go dominate the day.